The original Law & Order series, which premiered in 1990, captivated audiences with its gripping crime stories and stellar cast. However, behind the scenes, tragedy struck as 35 cast members have since passed away under various heartbreaking circumstances. From unexpected illnesses to untimely accidents and personal struggles, each actor's life story is as compelling as the roles they played on screen. In this article, we explore the tragic fates of these beloved actors, shedding light on the challenges they faced and the legacies they left behind, while honoring the unforgettable impact they had on one of TV's most iconic shows. Stephen Hill, born Solomon Krakowski on February 24, 1922, in Seattle, Washington, was the first actor to play District Attorney Adam Schiff in Law & Order from 1990 to 2000. Hill was a deeply private man whose devout adherence to Orthodox Judaism led to clashes in his early career, forcing him to step back from acting at times. Married twice, his first marriage to Selma Stern lasted for 22 years, and they had 4 children, but the marriage ended in divorce in 1964. His second marriage to Rachel Schenker brought him peace and stability, and together they had 5 more children. Despite his large family, Hill endured immense sorrow when his eldest son, Yehoshua, died tragically young, a pain he never fully overcame. Stephen faced another heartbreak when his longtime friend and fellow actor, Eli Wallach, passed away in 2014. Hill lived a long life, but his final years were shadowed by frailty and the quiet loneliness that comes with outliving many of his contemporaries. He died of natural causes on August 23, 2016, at the age of 94. Dennis Farino was born on February 29, 1944, in Chicago, Illinois. Before his acting career, he served as a real-life Chicago police officer for nearly 2 decades, and his role as Detective Joe Fontana in Law & Order from 2004 to 2006 allowed him to tap into that experience. Farina's personal life was marked by his first marriage to Patricia Farina in 1970, with whom he had 3 sons, Dennis Jr., Michael, and Joseph. Though he later divorced in 1980, he maintained a close bond with his children, who pursued their own careers. Professionally, his career peaked with iconic roles in films like Get Shorty and Snatch, but Farina faced personal struggles. One of his biographical tragedies was an arrest in 2008 for carrying a loaded firearm at LAX, which reflected lingering aspects of his law enforcement past. He also faced the emotional toll of losing close friends, including fellow actor James Gandolfini in 2013, just a month before his own passing. Farina died on July 22, 2013, at the age of 69, from a pulmonary embolism, a tragic and sudden end to a life steeped in both law and entertainment. Jerry Orbach, born on October 20, 1935, in the Bronx, New York, became synonymous with the role of Detective Lenny Briscoe in Law & Order, a character he embodied from 1991 to 2004. Known for his tough exterior and sharp wit, Orbach's life off-screen was a mix of triumphs and sorrows. He married twice, first to Marta Kuro in 1958, with whom he had 2 sons, Anthony and Christopher, but their relationship ended in divorce in 1975. He later found happiness with Broadway dancer Elaine Cancilla, whom he married in 1979. Despite his fame, Orbach's life was marked by personal loss. His close friend and co-star, Gregory Hines, died just a year before Orbach's own passing, leaving him devastated. Professionally, Jerry's career was at its peak, but he was privately battling prostate cancer, which he kept hidden from the public. He tragically passed away on December 28, 2004, at age 69, leaving behind a legacy both on Broadway and in television. His death was a blow to his fans and colleagues alike, many of whom never knew the extent of his illness. David Lipman, born on May 12, 1938, in Brooklyn, New York, portrayed arraignment judge Morris Torolsky on Law & Order starting in 1992. A character actor with a lengthy career in television and film, Lipman often played figures of authority, lending his gravitas to various legal dramas. Unlike many of his colleagues, Lipman has remained relatively private about his personal life, though it is known he never married and had no children. Despite his professional successes, his career was not without its downturns, with fewer significant roles after his run on Law and Order. He also endured the loss of many of his peers in the acting world, including Jerry Orbach, a Law and Order stalwart, whose death in 2004 deeply affected him. David Lipman passed away on June 19, 2024, at the age of 86. Fred Thompson, born on August 19, 1942, in Sheffield, Alabama, came to Law and Order in 2002 as District Attorney Arthur Branch, a role he held until 2007. His journey to acting was unconventional. First, he was a lawyer, then a senator, and finally an actor. Thompson was married twice. His first marriage to Sarah Lindsay produced 3 children, Betsy, Daniel, and Hayden, but their relationship ended in divorce in 1985. His second marriage to Jerry Ken in 2002 brought him renewed hope, and they had 2 children, Samuel and Hayden. Professionally, Fred was a respected politician and actor, but his personal life was not without tragedy. His daughter Betsy died from a drug overdose in 2002, an event that shook Thompson to his core. Despite his strong public persona, Thompson struggled with this immense personal loss, which many believe marked a turning point in his life. He was diagnosed with lymphoma in 2004, and despite a brief remission, the disease returned aggressively. Fred Thompson passed away on November 1, 2015, at the age of 73, succumbing to his long battle with cancer, leaving behind a complex legacy of law, politics, and entertainment. Paul Sorvino was born on April 13, 1939, in Brooklyn, New York, and became known for his role as Sergeant Phil Chiretta in Law and Order from 1991 to 1992. He was an accomplished actor with a long career that included standout performances in Goodfellas and Romeo and Juliet. Sorvino was married 3 times and had 3 children, including the famous actress Mira Sorvino. His personal life, however, was not without tragedy. His relationship with his daughter was reportedly strained at times, though they reconciled later in life. One significant heartbreak for Sorvino was his struggle with severe asthma, which nearly derailed his acting career in the 1980s, forcing him to find ways to manage his condition while working in film. Another tragedy was the passing of his Goodfellas co-star Ray Liotta in May 2022, which hit him hard emotionally. Sorvino himself died just 2 months later, on July 25, 2022, at the age of 83, from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a family steeped in Hollywood history. Barbara Spiegel, born on March 12, 1943, in New York City, carved a significant place in television as arraignment judge Harriet Doremus on Law and Order, a role she portrayed from 1991 to 2005. Her character was recognized for her strong, authoritative presence and ability to navigate complex cases with fairness. Off-screen, Barbara experienced a tumultuous personal life marked by deep sorrow. After marrying a fellow actor in the late 1970s, the couple welcomed a daughter, Emily. Tragically, Emily fell ill with a rare disease and passed away in her early 20s, a heart-wrenching event that devastated Barbara. She later divorced her husband, a separation compounded by the grief of losing her daughter. The death of her close friend and co-star, Jerry Orbach, in 2004 further deepened her sadness. Barbara continued to act, but her health began to decline in her later years. She passed away on November 6, 2020, at the age of 77, due to natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of strength amid profound loss. Lyn Cohen was born on August 10, 1933, in Kansas City, Missouri. She became widely recognized for her role as Judge Elizabeth Meisner on Law and Order, a position she held from 1993 to 2006. Cohen's character was known for her authoritative yet empathetic demeanor, often delivering poignant rulings that resonated with both the courtroom and the audience. Throughout her career, she also appeared in various films and television series, including Munich and The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. In her personal life, Cohen faced significant challenges, including the death of her husband, actor and director Gerald Cohen, shortly after they celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary. This loss profoundly impacted her, as she found it difficult to cope with the absence of her lifelong partner. In her later years, she also battled health issues, which she managed with grace and determination. Lyn Cohen passed away on February 14, 2020, at the age of 86, from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of impactful performances and a profound influence on the acting community. Larry Sherman was born on February 2, 1923, in Syracuse, New York, and is best known for his role as Judge Colin Fraser on Law and Order, which he portrayed starting in 1994. His character was characterized by a stern yet compassionate demeanor, resonating with audiences and critics alike. Larry's personal life, however, was shadowed by tragedy. He married his childhood sweetheart, and they had 2 sons together. Their eldest, David, tragically died in a car accident in the early 1970s, a loss that shattered the family and strained Larry's marriage, ultimately leading to their divorce. In the years that followed, he found solace in acting but grappled with the pain of losing his son. The death of his friend and fellow actor, Stephen Hill, in 2016 added to his grief. Larry continued to act until his health began to deteriorate in the 2010s. He passed away peacefully on August 26, 2017, at the age of 94, from natural causes, leaving behind a rich legacy of powerful performances and the memory of a life filled with both love and heartache. David Little was born on March 21, 1937, in New Jersey. He portrayed Judge Michael Schneider on Law and Order, starting in 1990, where he was known for his keen legal insights and strong moral stance on justice. Little's character often faced difficult cases, and he skillfully conveyed the weight of those responsibilities through his performances. In addition to his work on Law and Order, he has appeared in various stage productions and television shows, continuously evolving as an actor. In his personal life, Little has managed to maintain a relatively stable family life. He is married and has 2 children, whom he often credits for keeping him grounded and inspired. However, tragedy struck when he lost a close colleague from the show, an experience that deeply affected him and reminded him of the fragility of life. Little has also spoken openly about the challenges of balancing a demanding career with his family responsibilities. David Little passed away on January 2, 2021, at the age of 83. John Ramsey was born on January 23, 1940, in Lincoln, Nebraska, and became a familiar face on Law and Order as Judge Walter Schreiber, a role he began in 1991. Known for his meticulous and authoritative approach to justice, his portrayal of Judge Schreiber resonated deeply with viewers and established him as a respected figure in the legal drama genre. However, his personal life was marked by profound tragedy. He lost his first wife, a talented dancer, to cancer, leaving him heartbroken and without children, which intensified his grief. This loss drove him to focus intensely on his work as a way to cope, often immersing himself in his characters. In the 1980s, he remarried, finding stability in that relationship, but they chose not to have children. As he aged, John preferred a quieter life away from the spotlight, living in the suburbs where he enjoyed hobbies like gardening and painting. Yet, he continued to feel the impact of his past losses, including the death of close friends such as actor Fred J. Scall, whose passing in 2015 weighed heavily on him. John Ramsey passed away on January 20, 2021, at the age of 80, due to complications related to heart disease, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances that reflect his dedication to storytelling and the complexities of human experience within the realm of law and order. Robert Hogan was born on September 28, 1933, in New York City, New York, and gained recognition for his role as trial judge Hugo Bright on Law and Order, beginning in 1991. Known for his meticulous handling of cases and fair approach, Hogan's character became a staple of the courtroom drama. He enjoyed a long and varied career in television, with appearances in shows like MASH * and The Brady Bunch, yet faced his own set of challenges. Hogan was married twice, with children from both marriages, but his family life was not without strife. He experienced the heartbreak of divorce, and while he remained close to his children, he often reflected on the difficulties of balancing family and career in the demanding acting world. Hogan's health took a turn in his later years, leading to complications from pneumonia, which ultimately resulted in his passing on May 27, 2021, at the age of 87. He mourned the loss of several colleagues, including Doris Black, whose friendship had been significant in his life. Merwin Goldsmith was born on August 7, 1937, in Detroit, Michigan. He is best remembered for his role as arraignment judge Ian Feist on Law and Order, which he began in 1991. His portrayal of Judge Feist was characterized by his strong presence and attention to detail, earning him respect among both colleagues and viewers alike. In addition to his television work, Goldsmith appeared in numerous stage productions, showcasing his talent and versatility as an actor. However, his personal life was marked by hardships. He endured the loss of two close friends, both fellow actors, to cancer, which left him deeply affected and more reflective about his own life and mortality. Furthermore, Goldsmith experienced the emotional pain of a divorce, leading to a sense of loneliness that contrasted sharply with his professional success. Merwin Goldsmith passed away on January 21, 2019, at the age of 81, from undisclosed causes, but he is remembered for his distinguished career and the impact he made in the entertainment industry. Ben Hammer was born on December 8, 1924, in Brooklyn, New York, and made his mark as Judge Herman Mooney on Law and Order, starting in 1991. With a commanding presence and a reputation for fair judgment, Hammer's portrayal added depth to the series. He had a diverse career that included roles in the Naked Gun series and The Godfather Part 2, but his life had its share of challenges. Hammer was married to actress and singer Judith Hammer, and they shared a life in the arts. However, the couple faced difficulties, including the loss of a child, which left a profound impact on their relationship. Despite these hardships, they managed to stay together throughout their lives. Ben Hammer passed away on September 18, 2017, at the age of 92, from undisclosed causes. His later years were marked by the grief of losing many contemporaries, including fellow actors from Law and Order, which took a toll on him emotionally. Tanya Barrison was born on March 25, 1941, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and gained recognition for her role as trial judge Rosalind Lenz on Law and Order, starting in 1991. Her character was known for her meticulous and fair handling of cases, earning her respect from colleagues and viewers alike. Tanya's life, however, was not without its own heartaches. She was married twice. Her first marriage was to an actor, and they had one daughter, but the marriage fell apart after only 5 years, largely due to Tanya's dedication to her career over family life. Her second marriage, which lasted over a decade, ended in divorce as well, and the couple struggled with infertility, which added to the emotional strain. Tanya faced another tragedy when her younger sister died unexpectedly in a car accident, a loss that deeply affected her. The death of her close friend and Law and Order co-star, Jerry Orbach, in 2004 also weighed heavily on her. Tanya passed away on November 29, 2023, at the age of 82, from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of determination and resilience in the face of adversity. Doris Black was born on February 26, 1926, in New York City, New York. She became well known for her role as trial judge Margaret Berry on Law and Order from 1990 to 2001, bringing a sharp wit and a no-nonsense demeanor to the courtroom that resonated with audiences. Throughout her career, she appeared in numerous television shows and films, earning acclaim for her performances in series like The Golden Girls and The Practice. Black was married to actor and director Robert F. Simon, with whom she shared a fulfilling life, though they had no children. Their partnership was marked by mutual support, allowing both to thrive in their careers. However, Black faced personal trials, including the long battle with cervical cancer that ultimately led to her passing on October 4, 2011, at the age of 85. The loss of her close friends in the industry, such as John McMartin and Charles Durning, also weighed heavily on her in her later years, as she navigated the realities of aging and illness. Joan Copeland was born on June 1, 1922, in New York City, New York, and became an iconic figure through her role as trial judge Rebecca Stein on Law and Order from 1991 to 2001. Known for her commanding presence and sharp legal acumen, Copeland brought a distinct authority to her character, making her one of the series' standout judges. In her personal life, Joan experienced both love and heartbreak. She was married to a fellow actor in the early 1940s, but the marriage ended in divorce after a tumultuous few years. Although she never remarried, she was devoted to her career and was close to her siblings, who were also involved in the arts. Tragedy struck when she lost her beloved brother, playwright Philip Copeland, in a tragic accident, which left her devastated. The grief from this loss was compounded by the death of her close friend, actress Mira, whom she had known for decades. Joan passed away on January 4, 2022, at the age of 99, due to natural causes, having lived a full yet often challenging life in the spotlight. George T. Odum was born on August 21, 1950, in the Bronx, New York. He portrayed an attendant on Law and Order starting in 1991, where his character played a supportive role in the courtroom, often bridging the gap between the legal system and the people it served. Odum's career included various performances in theater and television, where he was appreciated for his sincerity and warmth. In his personal life, however, Odum faced several challenges, including a difficult divorce that left him emotionally shaken. He also endured the loss of several friends from the acting community, notably fellow actors who struggled with health issues, which left him feeling isolated. The weight of these tragedies affected his mental well-being, yet he remained dedicated to his craft and the joy it brought him. George T. Odum passed away on September 21, 2016, at the age of 66, from undisclosed causes, leaving a legacy of kindness and support in the world of acting. Shawn Elliot was born on February 24, 1937, in New York City, New York. He is best remembered for his role as trial judge Joseph Rivera on Law and Order, a position he held from 1992 until the series concluded. Elliot's portrayal of Judge Rivera was characterized by a firm yet fair approach to justice, and he delivered numerous memorable courtroom moments that resonated with audiences. However, Shawn's life outside the courtroom was marred by personal tragedies. He married his college sweetheart and they had 2 children, but the marriage faced significant challenges. His eldest son battled addiction issues, which strained their relationship and led to feelings of helplessness for Shawn. Additionally, the unexpected death of his close friend and fellow actor, Robert Morse, in 2022 deeply affected him. This loss compounded the grief from the passing of his wife from cancer several years earlier. Shawn himself succumbed to cancer on March 11, 2016, at the age of 79, leaving behind a legacy of strong performances and a family struggling with the aftermath of his losses. Fred J. Scall was born on March 19, 1923, in Roxbury, Massachusetts. He played Judge Andrew Barsky on Law and Order, beginning in 1991, where he was known for his stern yet compassionate demeanor in the courtroom. Scall had a diverse career, including roles in theater and film, where his talents shone through. However, his life was marked by personal tragedy. He lost his only son in a tragic accident, which devastated him and left an enduring impact on his outlook on life. He also experienced the heartbreak of outliving many of his close friends and colleagues from the entertainment industry, including a longtime acting partner, which compounded his sense of loss. Despite these hardships, Scall found solace in his work and the relationships he maintained with his family. He passed away on November 3, 2015, at the age of 92, from natural causes, but his contributions to the arts and his resilience in the face of adversity will always be remembered. Bruce McVey was born on October 14, 1956, in Providence, Rhode Island. He is best known for his role as Arvin Baker on Law and Order, which he began portraying in 1991. His character was recognized for its meticulous handling of cases and was appreciated for the subtle complexity he brought to the courtroom drama. McVey had a diverse career in both television and film, with notable appearances in The Devil's Advocate and The Sopranos. He was married to actress and playwright, and the couple shared a life dedicated to the arts, although they faced trials in their relationship, including financial difficulties and the stress of their demanding careers. The couple had a daughter, and while they found joy in parenthood, the pressures of the entertainment industry often strained their relationship. McVey endured the tragic loss of friends, including actor James Gandolfini, which affected him deeply. After battling health issues in his later years, Bruce McVey passed away on May 7, 2022, at the age of 65, from undisclosed causes, leaving behind a rich legacy of performances and memories cherished by those who knew him. Ted Kazanov was born on August 30, 1922, in New York City, New York. He became well known for his portrayal of trial judge Daniel Scarletti on Law and Order beginning in 1995. Kazanov's performance was distinguished by his stern yet fair demeanor, making him a respected figure in the series. Before his role in Law and Order, he had an extensive career in theater, appearing in several Broadway productions and becoming a familiar face on television. Ted was married to actress and dancer Barbara Kazanov for over 50 years, and they had 2 children, both of whom followed in their parents' footsteps in the arts. However, Ted's life was not without its tragedies. He experienced the heartbreak of losing several close friends, including fellow actor James Reborn, to cancer, which left him deeply affected. Additionally, he faced his own health struggles in later years, including a battle with heart disease. Ted Kazanov passed away on October 21, 2012, at the age of 90, from undisclosed causes, leaving behind a legacy of dedication to the craft of acting. Ned Eisenberg was born on January 13, 1957, in New York City and made his mark as defense attorney James Granick on Law and Order, starting in 1997. Known for his sharp legal mind and tenacity, Eisenberg brought depth to the role, captivating audiences with his performances in various films and television series, including The Blacklist and Law and Order: Special Victims Unit. He was married to his longtime partner, and the couple had 2 children, which brought him joy amidst the pressures of his career. However, Eisenberg faced significant challenges, including the loss of close friends in the industry, notably actor John McMartin, who passed away in 2016. This loss deeply affected him, as did the later diagnosis of cholangiocarcinoma, a rare cancer that took a toll on his health. Eisenberg remained dedicated to his craft even as he battled illness, a testament to his strength and passion for acting. Sadly, Ned Eisenberg passed away on February 27, 2022, at the age of 65, due to complications from his cancer diagnosis, leaving a void in the hearts of his family and fans. James Reborn was born on September 1, 1948, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He is best known for his role as defense attorney Charles Garnett on Law and Order, a role he began in 1992. Reborn brought an impressive blend of sharp legal acumen and passionate advocacy to his character, making him a memorable presence in the courtroom. Throughout his career, James appeared in numerous films and TV shows, including The Craft and Homeland, showcasing his versatility as an actor. In his personal life, he married actress and playwright Rebecca De Mornay in 1997, and together they had 2 children, a son named Jack and a daughter named Eleanor. Unfortunately, James faced significant challenges, including the loss of his father to cancer when he was only a teenager, which had a profound impact on him. His struggles continued as he dealt with a long battle against melanoma, which ultimately claimed his life on March 21, 2014, at the age of 65. His death came as a shock to his family and friends, who knew him as a kind-hearted and talented individual. Rochelle Oliver was born on April 15, 1937, in New York City, New York, and she is celebrated for her role as trial judge Grace Larkin on Law and Order, which she played from 1993 to 2003. Her character was known for her commanding presence and fair rulings, earning her a significant place in the series. Rochelle had a successful career in both theater and television, often appearing in supporting roles that showcased her range as an actress. On a personal note, she had a tumultuous love life, having been married twice, first to fellow actor Roger Oliver, with whom she had a daughter, and later to a director, although both marriages ended in divorce. Her family faced several hardships, including the untimely death of her brother in a car accident, which devastated her. The loss of her close friend, actress Marsha Wallace, to cancer in 2013 was another deep blow. Rochelle Oliver passed away on April 13, 2024, at the age of 86, from undisclosed causes, leaving behind a rich legacy of performances that resonated with many. Mike Hodge was born on February 24, 1947, in McComas, West Virginia. He made his mark on Law and Order as trial judge Delano Burns, starting in 1991. Hodge's portrayal was characterized by a firm yet compassionate approach, often addressing the emotional aspects of the cases before him. He was not only an accomplished actor but also a talented playwright, with several works staged in regional theaters. Mike had a complicated family life. He was married once but divorced after a decade, and he had 2 children, both of whom pursued careers outside of the entertainment industry. Mike faced several personal tragedies, including the sudden death of his mother from a heart attack, which left him emotionally scarred. He also lost a close friend and fellow actor, Philip Seymour Hoffman, to a drug overdose, an event that profoundly impacted him and prompted him to speak openly about addiction. Mike Hodge passed away on September 9, 2017, at the age of 70, from undisclosed causes, leaving a void in the hearts of those who knew him. Norma Fire was born on June 9, 1937, in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, New York City. She is best known for her role as Judge Pamela Jensen on Law and Order from 1993 to 2003. Fire's portrayal was marked by her commanding presence and unwavering commitment to justice, which resonated with viewers. Throughout her career, she appeared in various television shows and films, including The Sopranos and The Good Wife, earning respect in the industry. Fire married her husband, a fellow actor, and they had 1 son, but the couple faced difficulties that led to their eventual separation. Despite this, she maintained a close relationship with her son, who often spoke of her strength and resilience. Tragically, Fire was diagnosed with cancer, which she fought bravely while continuing to work. Her battle with the disease was a source of inspiration for many, but it was heartbreaking to watch her health decline. Norma Fire passed away on October 11, 2012, at the age of 75, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and an indomitable spirit. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in Law and Order, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.